7 questions with Steve and Brad. 7 questions with Steve and Brad.
It's another episode of 7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
Yeah, 7 questions, and we have Tristan Rogers.
Yes. Oh, that's me. Right.
Yeah, there you go. That's you, Tristan. What's going on? How are you, brother?
I'm great. What about you guys?
Oh, dude, we're good. We're making it happen.
We're doing it.
What kind of embarrassing questions are you going to ask me?
They're not too embarrassing. Well, the thing is, you're the coolest guy. You're the coolest guy around. You can make anything seem cool. So we have full confidence in you.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
He's like, that wasn't full confidence, by the way.
Ouch. Yeah.
Well, we have enough confidence in him that he it's okay if he doesn't. All right. Question number 1. Whiskey or beer?
Whiskey or beer? Well, sometimes in the same glass. But for the most part, I'd have to say beer.
Well, and if
I come from a famous beer drinking country. We have great beers back there, and so you're brought up on great beer. Some of the beer over here is
Schwill.
We won't go into it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're raised on Foster's, I get it. I would say beer too.
And Foster's is a pretty low-end beer in Australia. You know, we export that crap over here. No Australian Aussie would actually be caught dead drinking Foster's. There's so many other beers that are better than that, and you can't get them here, which is sad.
What is the number 1 Australian beer that you would recommend if we could have it here?
Carlton Draft.
Carlton Draft. Oh, is that it's got a green Carlton?
That sounds like that sounds like Victoria Bitter. That's a good beer. But all Australian beer by law has to be served cold. None of this room temperature crap. It's all got to be served at a certain degree. It's laid out in law. You can't serve it if it's not below a certain temperature.
Well, that's a government that's got its priorities straight. Make the laws that matter.
Who is your favorite author?
Well, it varies. At the moment, I read a lot of David Baldacci books.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm kind of really into him, the way he creates certain characters. I was a Patterson person for a while, but I found that Patterson's plots it's like he's got about a half a dozen guys all writing stories, which he probably does. And they follow this formula. And that gets a little tedious because, 10 pages into the book and you've figured out what's going to happen. I don't like that. So, I'd say at the moment Baldacci is good. It was J.K. Rowling when I first started reading Harry Potter. I thought those books, I still do, so much incredible detail and the creativity of the brain to create those characters and the situations that they were in. When I was reading them, I was blown away. I constantly found myself going back and reading another section again to just understand it fully. So,
and the world, the detail of the world that she created was just astounding. Yeah,
I mean,
amazing,
unbelievable stuff. I mean, no wonder they took off the way they did, and they actually managed to make movies out of it without screwing the books up.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
There you go.
No, absolutely not.
You don't even have to expound on that.
I mean,
okay, he expanded. Absolutely not.
Maybe lust at first sight, but certainly not love.
What is the most useless thing you know how to do?
Oh, the most useless thing. I'll convert beer cans into ashtrays.
Well, especially, do you still smoke sometimes or no? Or
Australia is very proud of you right now.
Not at all.
So that is pretty useless. That is pretty useless.
Absolutely. And especially as For the most part, we don't even buy beer in cans. It's mainly bottles. You know, you ever tried to turn a bottle into an ashtray?
Ouch.
No. Ouch is right.
Ouch.
That's awesome.
All right. Next question. If you were a kangaroo, what would you put in your pouch?
Kangaroo. Well, you know, you got to go some of the basics of life, like, you know, like a bottle of whiskey would be good.
Great.
No good putting beer in a pouch because it just gets warm.
That's right. Body temperature, a little too close to the belly. Yeah.
Scratch that one out.
Yeah.
You know, I might have a change of underwear in there.
That's super smart.
What, does a kangaroo need underwear?
I've never asked one. I don't know.
It might punch you.
Yeah. I mean, kangaroos, well, a big red kangaroo, which stands about 7 feet tall, they can inflict a rather nasty wound on you if you happen to find yourself around one.
Is that if you go around the backside, will they give you a back kick, or is it more of a...
The front kick. They balance on their tail and they kick, and they can exert a lot of force with those feet.
What's the thing you miss most about the 1980s?
Oh, man. It was a different vibe back then. Certainly, General was a different place to be. The fact that, you know, I was there right from the start of the 80s, there was an excitement. There was we're going into the unknown and we're doing great stuff and we're not too sure what the next move is, but we're going to do it anyway. It was like, if you had a good idea or even a bad idea, just get it out there, you know, just say it. It was just a wonderful joie de vivre about almost everything. And it was like, expect the unexpected type of thing. And these are, I mean, not a day goes by that somebody doesn't come up to me and go, oh, that show was so great in the 80s, you know, Luke and Laura and you and Holly and I'm going, stop right there. I know.
Stop right there.
You know, I know what it was like back then. And yeah, you're right. But I said also, look, here we are in 2020. You can't go back in time. And it's not even a good idea if you can go back in time. Yeah, the 80s were great, but do I want to go through it again? There's certain parts perhaps, but for the most part, no, I'm happy where I am. Well, as happy as I can be where I am, let's put it that way.
What is the thing you were happy to leave in the 80s?
My wife.
Okay. And we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it right there.
Amazing.
That is awesome.
All right. Tristan Rogers, everybody.
Tristan Rogers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Everybody.
Thank you, sir.
I look forward to us getting back, doing what we were doing. Be nice if we have another shot at it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Tristan, thank you, brother, for your time.
Thank you
We
so much,
appreciate
man.
you.
Thanks,
luck.
guys.
Hey guys, Steve Bradford here. As you know, we like things that are fun and awesome.
We even named our podcast Everything Awesome.
And we are so excited to welcome you to our Patreon channel. Go behind the scenes with us at General Hospital, on our comedy tours, and even in our real lives. You're going to see things that nobody else gets to see. So if you want more stuff like this, and this,
Check out my dressing room.
and this, you're in the right place.
More exclusive content and more access than
ever before.
Welcome to the Stone Cold and Jackal Patreon channel. Woo!